Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Default! Since last time, I made my way into the Temple of Wind here, and let's see, I've changed my setup a little bit. Let's see, we got the Iceflame shield on Agnès for this boss, of course, although I don't know that that'll become particularly relevant, but it's there. And there's nothing I really want to steal here, so I'm not even going to bother with the thief gloves. Let's just go to the crystal altar and take care of business.
Look, this crystal has also reverted.
Yeah, they've always reverted in all these worlds. For boss time! Against Orthros. Okay, so, as usual, let's see, we get, a few Godspeed strikes going in there. And I'm going to have Edea take care of dousing their flaming heads, or, well, I don't know that the blue one is flaming, but whatever. We do want to put them out so they don't use their multi-targeting attack, and then, or they both would use it, and then, yeah, they'd be able to get around my rampart there on everyone. Holy cow! Okay, so yeah, buff up the physical attacks there, and then, let's see, I got a few items I can use here. I'd rather have Edea do this than, say, Agnès, even though she has the spells to get the job done, just because I really want to build up my BP as soon as possible. But yeah, mostly just spend the first round just buffing and debuffing, I suppose, we're kind of doing here. Haha! Yeah, if they both went after Agnès, that could have been a problem, but now I think we'll be fine. Okay, so now with Tiz, I'm going to have him go after... wait a minute. Oh, no, not Godspeed Strike. I need Mimics here. Yeah, let's have him go after the other head. I want to kind of spread out my damage a bit here. And let's see, I'll need Ringabel to get ramparts going again. But otherwise, yeah, then he'll be able to, hit both of them. So that's why I want to spread out my damage a little bit, so that way I can get more total damage out of Ringabel instead of killing just the one head there. Okay, so, yeah, let's go. Let's put the Chicken Wave on the other guy, though, to kind of spread it out a little bit there. By the way, with Edea's setup, because I'm having her use the Divine Claws there, well, it's not a problem in this fight, but there are some boss fights that we'll be doing where they'll be strong against light elemental attacks, and I'll have to do something different to those guys. There's not too many of them, but they are around. Okay, so next round, I think I'm just going to do the same thing. We should probably be able to kill these guys before Ringabel gets a chance to use Earthquake anyway. And maybe I didn't need to spread out my damage there. Well, I know I didn't, but we did it anyway. We get a lot of experience. Hooray! And experience is still pretty important at this point because, well, mainly for the super boss of the game. You know who I'm talking about, viewers. You want to have the level so you can have the agility.
Hurry up and awaken the crystal before we are beset by more beasts.
Of course.
So, in order to advance the plot, we still need to do all this stuff with the crystals.
I'm ready, Aerie. I'm sure you have the hang of it, but if there's anything you'd like to go over again, just ask.
Oh, no, we're good.
Time to get started, Agnès. Are you ready?
Yes. Let us begin.
I mean, I suppose we're not actually advancing the plot, but, well, let's just say in order to get through the chapter, we need to awaken all the crystals. Get that countdown down to 0 eventually for Aerie.
Not yet! Just a little longer!
What's the worst that could possibly happen when the countdown reaches 0?
More! Keep going!
Maybe it'll go down into negative numbers. Or imaginary numbers.
Still not enough! You can do this!
Maybe use some fuzzy logic there? No, not in this game.
Stop! That's it!
Yeah, no need to overdo it.
You did it! You awakened the crystal! Well done, Agnès.
You know, I wonder why no one ever thinks, since we are charging up the crystals, or overcharging them because of Aerie,
Have you checked your brooch, Aerie?
why doesn't anyone suggest, how about we just get rid of the darkness and then just stop?
Yes, the wind crest is lit.
Because, that's the problem, isn't it?
Phew. Good.
Aerie is telling us to overcharge the crystals without us realizing it and then set them out of control. Something like that.
Are you okay, Agnès?
What do you mean, is she okay?
Yes, I am used to it now.
Yeah.
I need a short rest, but then we should head to the next temple.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. I always like to think that even though, we rewound the clock and we don't know everything about Aerie that we learned in the finale chapter there, I like to think some of that knowledge kind of carries over, even though it doesn't make logical sense. But then I could say the same thing about my side LP, too. Oh, you look kind of sad about that. Yeah, I suppose anyone would be. Oh, good for you. Now, you don't have the knack, Agnès. Only engineers have the knack. Can't lead a normal life. No. For better or worse. Oh, yeah. I like how they're actually acknowledging that in each subsequent world, the boss fights are generally the same, especially with the crystal bosses. And they mostly just get like a little stat buff, and that's about it. But there's never any significance to that, though. We acknowledge it, but it's like, okay, so... maybe it has something to do with Aerie's countdown, but I don't think they ever make it like a significant plot point or anything like that. But, okay, we're done with our business here. Oddly enough, even though we've awakened the Crystal of Wind, if you go back to Anchime, nothing happens there. The king is still, saying, hey, how dare you desert your kingdom, or something or other like that. But, okay, we're done there. Let me see. Okay, I do want to change some things a little bit here. I would like to set up Tiz for stealing there. There's going to be some pretty important stuff to steal here. Well, really just the one thing, but you'll see. Okay, so you're good there as far as abilities go. Let's see, for equipment, let's get you on the Aegis Shield. I don't think we need any other changes there. Get you back on your Blood Blade, and I think that's all. Okay, so let's see. Let's head on over to Yulyana's place. After taking a peek at Narende there, across the dimensions, how we're keeping up with Narende like this, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Ah, there we go. So yeah, no more asterisk fights in Anchime there for now. Yeah, there's a whole lot less of them, but you fight multiples of them at once. so they can be pretty challenging sometimes. Let's see, but before talking to Yulyana here, let's just take a break over here. A little faster than, and cheaper than on Grand Ship. Why do we have to pay for resting up there? I don't know. Hey, how's it going?
And who have we here? Oh my.
Huh?
Familiar faces, one and all, but all grown up. So I ask, why have you come? Do you wish for me to assess your progress so far?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Wait, you don't mean...
What do you mean? You're not gonna tell us, are you? Oh, yeah, I guess.
Ah, the ardor of youth. Best brace yourselves. A job, a legend born 1,800 years past.
Well, this conversation has escalated quickly.
Oh, but you'll have to excuse me a moment. Time out.
Huh?
Bravely second?
And what's this, presents? Ah, it seems she found what she was after.
Who are you talking about?
She? Who? And are we going to fight or not?
You always seem to want to jump the gun there, huh, Edea?
No need to be hasty, child. My tasty little disciple is nearly here.
What do you mean by tasty? Don't answer that, viewers.
Tasty? Master, it's been far too long.
Master?
Mephilia!
Well, I suppose he is part of the group in charge of Eternia.
You're looking lovely as ever, child. Though it wouldn't kill you to write now and again.
Well, she does have the green hair.
Last I heard, you had abandoned yourself to the depths of despair.
What do you mean?
But now I sense the power of Susano O within you.
Uh-oh.
He's not the sort to be tamed by someone in a state of spiritual confusion.
Yeah, how does that even work?
It was a mercy I never found his whereabouts during those troubled times.
Oh, good?
I'd have failed to claim this power, and quite possibly lost much more.
You seem to be talking remotely rationally.
I take it the fellow outside has something to do with it? Well, don't keep him standing there.
What do you mean?
Yes, Master.
Please, come in.
Well, I guess he is a conjurer, so he would kind of be the upgrade, or so-called upgrade to summoner.
Oh, all right then. Pardon the intrusion.
Hey, Barbarossa!
A fine specimen of a man, this one.
Oh, yeah, he certainly is.
Ah, but you look familiar.
What do you mean?
The name is Hayredden Barbarossa. Captain Barbarossa, if you like. I sought Susano by the dying wish of my dear friend Suleiman.
Wonder what he was looking for that anyway. I mean, couldn't have been a summoner.
Suleiman, you say? So Mephilia's, he's gone from this world, is he?
Oh, is he related to her? Like her father or something? I don't know.
Losing him was what first plunged me into my spiral of despair.
Maybe he was a boyfriend or something.
The cruelty and form I was forced to play a hand in only made matters worse.
That's...
Had my elder sister Einherja not shepherded me away from such dark duties, I would surely have. It was just as I regained some measure of sanity that I received word from Barbarossa.
Oh, good for you!
Aye, I misread the word Suleiman left me, I'm ashamed to say. And in grand fashion,
What words?
I'd been sailing waters so misreckoned as to make a man's head swim.
Barbarossa took me aboard for all my haste and delivered me to the anchorite of war.
Oh, hey, alright.
Only managed to set a wrong course 2 or 3 times along the way.
He then bravely offered to guard me from the anchorite's ordeal.
Oh, you can do that?
Weren't nothing more than anyone with a big axe would have done.
Oh, well, yeah, that is true. I mean, my axe wielder has Rampart.
That is how I mastered Susanoo. Alone, I would surely have failed.
Well, yeah, someone needs the HP to survive.
But with Suleiman's strength, my sister's thoughtfulness, and Barbarossa's support,
The aid of others does not diminish the scale of one's achievements.
Well, I would tend to disagree with that, but let's just go with it.
Indeed, for one who so closed her heart to others, seeing such cooperation is wonderful.
Hey!
A greater accomplishment even than taming Susanoo's fury, and one that I pray will be a greater strength to you than any spell. But speaking of trials,
What trials?
I am confronted now by these fearless foes you see before me.
Whoa, hey! 3 on 4, that's not fair.
I would have you, Mephilia, and that gentleman there assist these tired old bones of mine.
I could barely handle Yulyana by himself.
What? But...
Say but again.
with delight, Summoner Mephilia Venus is ever ready for a challenge.
Likewise, hey, Redden Barbarossa, first mate of the Black Blade.
Aren't you captain now? Yeah, it says right there in your name.
Likewise, weak, tired old conjurer Yulyana.
Oh, yeah, give me your worst. For boss time! Okay, so I would imagine if you let the boss fight go on long enough, Mephilia could cast Susanoo now, so she is the top priority as far as, well, killing all of them would go. Let's see. Now, I do want to steal something from Mephilia. I might as well just use Shakedown to steal from all of them, but Mephilia is the only one who has anything of value as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. I would imagine Yulyana could cast Meteor if I left him around long enough too, but I think he's a second priority after Mephilia. And Barbarossa is not really much of a threat at all, as long as he doesn't go into pissy boss mode. Because, yeah, everything he does is just, physical attacks, and that's it. Unfortunately, because Mephilia is such a high priority, I can't afford to spread out my damage so I could deal more total damage with Ringabel's Earthquake. But we'll see what we can do here. Uh-oh. Hey! Got it! Yeah, Lamia's tiaras. I wanted to get a couple more of those, so that way we could get immunity to the charm status without, well, having to use other means. Or without having to use, like, an accessory slot or something. Okay, so that buffed up his physical attack, but I'm not really worried about that at all. Oh, yeah, I suppose I probably misspoke earlier. With those, with those summons that the Conjurer uses, it only works on one person, not all of your party members there. So that's another reason why I wouldn't want to use that instead of just the songs from the Performer job class there. So now I'm going to send everything I got at Mephilia. Let's see, how are we looking here? Well, none of them got past Rampart, but I do need to restore that. And yeah, Edea, you keep on going after Ophelia as well. Yeah, we'll be able to take her down before the others become a problem. You might also notice that Tiz is dealing, okay, not max damage every time, but most of the time. I don't think it's worthwhile to use the Gale Bow anymore on him. He'll be fine. Now, the only thing with using Earthquake there is that if I get Barbarossa's HP a bit low, he tends to like to... Whoa! Holy crap! Whoa! I didn't know you could hit quite that hard. Well, I guess if you all go after one person there, yeah, that would happen. Okay, what do we got here? Let's go Godspeed Strike on Yulyana. By the way, with Yulyana here, he has a lot less HP there than he did before, and that's probably to balance things out with fighting 3 bosses at once instead of all of them. So I'm going to use a Rise on everyone there. And hopefully Agnès will act after we deal with Yulyana. I mean, I suppose it really shouldn't surprise me that Yulyana dealt that much damage with the Promethean fire buff on himself. But yeah, that was just a bit of bad luck there. Both of them ganging up on him like that. Or on Ringabel. Haha! Okay, Barbarossa, yeah, he's gonna be no threat anymore. Although, even though that defang there, it dealt no damage because of Rampart there, it still reduces your physical attack power, at least with that one anyway. And let's see, Ringabel lost all of his buffs. Whew. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it a little easy here. Oh, no, oh. Well, actually, I could probably do a whole bunch of things in addition to the Bloodblade. I was just thinking, like, the start of the battle, I only have a limited amount of BP, but no, I could actually just get stuff going there. Probably not even worth buffing him up. Yeah, you know what, let's just go all out here. I was thinking about using more of the singing to rebuff Ringabel, but nah, I don't think that's necessary. Oh yeah, you might have noticed with Yulyana there, we stole some gold hairpins from him. So that could possibly be useful, like during longer boss fights. And let's see, who did we get the new item from? Yeah, we got the crystal vest there. Well, whoever dropped it. But yeah, that's new there. I forget if we got a crystal helm already. But yeah, the crystal vest could be useful.
Such great power. You have grown strong in such a short time, Agnès.
Short time? I'm like 65 hours into the game.
And you, Sage, you're quite formidable for a man of your age.
Evidently.
Ah, that was fun. Had to make this count, given I doubt I'll have much of a part in the coming days.
What do you mean?
Not until the time is ripe.
Don't you mean the time is right? Whatever.
And you, Ophelia, and your magnificent axemen there. My thanks for your assistance.
Yeah, even though Barbarossa... Well, I was going to say Barbarossa didn't do anything, but he broke that Rampart shield for Yulyana.
Now, the Vestal and her followers here are wanted by the Duchy.
We are?
What will you do? Give chase? Report them to the authorities?
Aren't you the authorities?
I intend to leave Eternia for a time. There's something on my mind of late.
What's that?
Is there now? I have an inkling of just what that might be.
You're not gonna tell us, are you?
Very well. But do be careful, child.
I'll be begging your leave as well, sir. My thanks for the excitement. A mighty fine battle it was.
Well, at least you didn't turn into a ghost pirate this time.
Indeed. Your prowess in combat is as much a breath of fresh air now as 15 years ago.
What happened 15 years ago? Well, that's when they overthrew the Orthodoxy, I guess.
So you remembered that, eh? You're too kind.
Come visit again any time you please. Farewell, one and all.
Wow, that screen transitioned rather quickly for some reason. Oh, what Brussels sprouts giveaway? What do you mean? Did he hit on you again? Okay. How does it even work? Ringabel said, "Not that!" Oh, it could be worse, Ringabel. Much, much worse. Oh. Angry face. Oh. I don't blame any of them. Oh, yeah, we're kind of poisoned there. Whoops. Well, I'm gonna rest up here anyway. Is it wrong that I was tempted to cure the poison status anyway, even though I was 2 steps away from the inn or resting spot anyway? But yeah, it's gone now, so don't worry about that. Okay, so that's everything we can do here. We're gonna be going to, well, Forum next there. There's actually, not really a huge cutscene, but there is some stuff that happens, well, at Forum itself. But I'm gonna be going to Forum Gardens first. That's where, well, we got the next bit of asterisk boss fights and all that going on there. So I'm just gonna go through the Forum Gardens off screen. Well, yeah. I'm gonna set up for like some random battles. Get Dungeon Master going on Tiz there so I don't get silenced by whatever those plants are there that can do that to you. And yeah, I'll just meet you at the end. I'm gonna be skipping most of the dungeon at this point as far as like going through dungeons because yeah, we've been through them enough times now. The enemies are exactly the same, the random enemies anyway, and we've got all the blue treasures, so at this point there's really not much of a point of showing that. And you got the mini map filled out by now, so I'm pretty sure you guys can find your way through there. But can we defeat the Purveyor of Doom once again? Find out next time on Let's Play Bravely Default. This is H.G. Bailey signing off. Have a good day.